Hi guys, how's it going? So in this video I'm hoping to do a comprehensive review on this THINKDIAG kit. This is potentially one of the best diagnostic tools that you use through your smartphone or your tablet available on the market right now. I'm particularly excited about this tool because it seems to have features that have never been seen before in one of these smartphone diagnostic tools. So I'm just going to show you just a little sort of the box itself. And this is what you can expect from the box. Just a tiny little thing, but what really excites me about this tool is the potential for ECU coding, bidirectional tests. It does 16 service functions, actuation tests and full system diagnosis such as engines, airbags, ABS, transmission, etc. It works on iOS and Android phones. So what I'm going to do is just show you what's inside the box. And once we've had a look inside the box, then we'll get it into the vehicle itself. Oh, come on, why do you do this? Why do you do this? Well, there's the box, the nice box that I thought I might have been able to keep in good condition. So we've got what looks like a few instruction manuals, user guides, all that's different languages. We've got German, English, French and Spanish. So those are the user guides, and this is the tool itself. Quite a basic looking tool that obviously plugs into the diagnostic port of the vehicle. So I think that's the best thing for us to do now, is get into the vehicle. First of all though, we need to install the app onto the iPhone. So the app is installed to this iPhone here, and this is it here, the T for THINKDIAG. What I've done is I've gone in and actually set up a username, Scan Tool Network, and a password, and then it's all been authorized. So what you then need to do is activate it. So you need to click on All Car Diagnostic, click on Activate, and then it asks you for a serial number and an activation code, and this information is printed on the box here. So I'm going to put this in here and then click activate. Congratulations, this has been activated successfully. You've got 5 points. Please check in points interface. I don't know what that's all about just yet. Okay, so how to install. So I then received an email with this exact information. It tells me below you will find the supported functions on your device. So reading clear code, so that's all systems. Data stream graphing, which you would expect. Read ECU info, which you would expect. Actuation test, bidirectional special functions. So I'm guessing, I'm not entirely sure if the ECU coding is actually included with what you originally pay for the actual tool. All will become clear. Alright, so as you can see, we have the dongle plugged in there, and on the dashboard of this BMW here, I'm not sure how well you can see this, but we've got the check engine light showing right there, and we've also got the airbag light showing there. So these are two faults that we've set up ourselves, and we're hopefully going to be using this tool to actually diagnose. So I've got the phone here, and the beauty of it is that you don't actually have to be sitting inside the vehicle. You could be sitting outside the vehicle wherever you need to be. So I'm just going to go in and select the VIN number which we previously put in, and now it's just going to be connecting to the dongle as you see there. So it generally takes maybe 15-20 seconds to actually hook up to the vehicle itself. So it recognizes the vehicle. It's now saying system info, processing, please wait. You see the dongle is actually flashing. I guess that means it's communicating with the vehicle, which is also communicating with the phone here. So now it seems to be scanning all of the systems, and it's got a few more options now. So we can do a health report, we can do a system scan, system selection, coding and program. So let me have a look at system selection, and I want to go in and do a reset on the check engine light. So first of all, going to read the fault codes. So these are the two fault codes which we did expect to see. To be honest, most cheaper tools can do this as well, but this is good news because it is what we expected to see at least. And then we want to go into Go back, and then we want to go to clear fault code. So confirm that. So has it worked? Okay, so I'm looking at the dashboard now, and where the check engine light was, it's no longer there. So that has successfully reset the check engine light. Now what I want to do is go in and do the airbag light. So if we go to body, and then we find the SRS, the top one here, just ECU identify, we go to confirm, click on read fault code. Again, those are the fault codes that we did expect to see, and I'm going to click on clear fault code. The dog's barking, confirm, and then we come back to the vehicle, and the airbag light is now gone. It was sitting next to the seatbelt light, so that's good news. So far, so good. What's up, Kuba? Hey, Kuba. So from what I can see, it looks like it is going to allow us to do all systems in these vehicles. If we go to the ABS system as well there, it'll show ABS faults, and it'll show us, what it's doing is it's recognized all of the systems which are available, so it's going to show us the systems that we can actually connect to. Now, we can assume that this is an all system scan tool. What I really want to know now is what information will what will it let me do for maintenance functions or special functions. And so we've got quite a lot actually. We've got suspension, TPMS, sunroof, I guess, steering angle sensor, EGR valve, DPF regeneration, ABS brake bleeding, battery registration, transfer box, oil service reset, brake reset, or is it brake bleeding? No, we've got that there. Not sure what that one is. Injector coding, immobilizer, ETS, not sure what that was, AFS, that looks like headlight. So there's quite a few service options on here as well, which look pretty good, look pretty easy to use, but it's just a case of sort of downloading the correct software. So I'm going to attempt to download the DPF software, see how long that takes. Oh, it's flying through. The dog wants to be in the car. And we don't need to do a DPF regeneration on this particular vehicle, but I'm just going through the process of downloading the software as if we did need to. Now the dog is chewing the tripod that we've got here. Come on, Cooper, out the way. Right, hey. So now we can select our vehicle, which is BMW. Thought it might have already had all of this information, but there we go. Regeneration of DPF filter, 3 series, 30. So it goes through the process of actually allowing you to do the DPF regeneration, etc. So it seems quite good. It seems quite advanced. I've never seen this level of sort of functionality out of a tool which is from your smartphone. Sorry, I'm just trying to, the dog here is trying to get into everything. Yeah, so in all honesty, I think it's a really good kit. I've never seen this level of functionality in a diagnostic tool which is coming from a smartphone or a tablet, if you like. One thing I wasn't too happy with was, let me see if I can go back into it. Go back into the diagnosis part, and I tried to click on the retrofit, the coding, and the personalization settings, and it wasn't allowing me to do anything. So I'm a little bit annoyed about that, because if it's telling us that we can do coding, and in actual fact it won't let us do any coding, then I'm really a little bit upset about that. Maybe it's just the way I'm doing something. Maybe I'm not doing something correctly. So if we go to this one here, coding program, we go coding, and we get a screen to say this function is only open for parts of Android products. If necessary, please contact your dealer. So as to whether it just means that it's not available, I don't know. This is a good little option. It does a whole scan of the car. You see the dongle is flashing there, so It scans the vehicle for any faults, it scans all the available modules, and it'll show us that it has faults in certain modules. So this one here has 2 fault codes, ICM, Integrated Chassis Management, and then we can go in and read the fault code. So it's telling us we've got 2 fault codes, which we do need to look into. 2 in the transmission, again I'll look into, but everything else seems to be okay. The main ones, the engines, the airbags, the ABS, they seem to be okay. So you can go to fault report, and it gives you reports on these faults. I'm sure there's an option where it'll put everything into like a PDF document for you. Here we go. So it puts everything into a PDF document, and it shows you the faults which are coming up in that vehicle. And I guess from this you can then go and sort of print it off or send it to wherever you need to send it. Yeah, so this option here allows you to send it somewhere. That's pretty good. I am really impressed with this kit, but what I'm going to do is put the link in the description below this video to where you can actually pick up this tool, because I'm really quite impressed with it actually. And it saves you from lumbering around a diagnostic tool when you've got everything on your phone. You're always going to have your phone with you, so I'm really impressed with that. Alright, so as I say, link in the description. I'm going to go and feed the dog.